Next game. You had some observations from Sunday that you were a little bit perturbed about.
Oh, man. That New Orleans Packers game transplanted to Jacksonville was probably, to me, one of the biggest surprises I have seen in football, in week one football, because typically week one football is almost like the NCAA tournament. You expect the top seeds to beat the lower seeds and do so handedly. So you expect that in the NFL. But no, sir, not with this. I can't even call it a performance. It was just, they showed up. They had on their uniforms, the Packers did. They went onto the field, and they were involved in actual plays on the field. But that was about it, because they got destroyed by the Saints 38-3. Aaron Rodgers, 133 yards, 2 interceptions. Jameis Winston. Explain this to me. How in the hell do you have 4 touchdown passes before you have 100 yards passing? Have you ever seen that?
Never. He had 5 touchdown passes in this
total,
game.
Yeah.
That Saints defense, I'm not gonna lie, I did not believe they were gonna be this good.
No.
And I learned a quick lesson of no, they're real deal.
And what's funny is when you think about it, they're always, this Saints defense the last 5 or 6 years has never been bad, has never only been pretty good.
No, yeah.
They've only been good or very good.
Yep, and their problem was they were mainly young. It was all youth.
Mm-hmm.
You had with Marshawn Lattimore, who just got a fat contract, which now, granted, I see why he got a fat contract.
Teeing up news before we get there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you add him, they looked like a good unit. I watched portions of the game, and I did not. I was in shock.
And we all know whose fault it is. Every single person knows whose fault it is. We didn't expect it to happen like this, but we knew whose fault it was. And this is a big part of the reason why neither you nor me picked them to even go back to the NFC Championship, and that's because of Aaron Rodgers. Here's the reason why. Same day as game one, week one. What happens? They drop the interview, Fox, with Aaron Andrews, where he's back talking about the same crap that he's already talked about all offseason long.
Diva,
the Jordan Love crap, I thought about retirement crap, which in this game, it looked like he was playing like a retired player.
I thought he quit.
Too, and he probably did. So you drop that the exact same day, and that's so symbolic of what is wrong with this team. Aaron Rodgers and all that crap that he took them through in the offseason has totally ruined the psyche of his team. They know he doesn't want to be there. They know that he's 1 foot out, 1 foot in. So if he's not, and they know that they only go as far as he goes, then why should everybody else be? Everybody else played as lifeless and lackluster as he did, and he doesn't care. You saw him on the bench. He looked like his life was perfectly fine. And I mean, I guess to some degree it is. I mean, he's got a really good life. We know that. But he looked like he didn't care. It was not a big deal at all. And that's something that you never see when Russell Wilson and Brady, they don't take L's like this. But when they lose or they're about to lose, you can see it. You can see that it affects them from the inside out. Aaron Rodgers, just everything was all right. Everything was all right.
And the funny thing is looking at I always look at the play-by-play. I always make mention this for a reason, because it kind of gives you the write-out, the oral history of what's going on with the game. It gives you the detail of every single play that happens, and then you watch the game so you can take all that information in and see, okay, that's how this happened based upon the things that aren't quantifiable, like offensive line play, defensive line play, right, pressures, things like that. But my God, punt, field goal in the second quarter, interception, downs, punt. And these are like 6 plays, 4 plays, 3 plays. The first interception was a 10-play possession, so that one was a little shocking. But they were giving the Saints really, really, really good field position to where our boy Jameis Winston can go out there and throw for 148 yards and have 5 touchdowns.
Which says something about field position.
Yeah, right. And they had 0 sacks. And the Saints only sacked them twice. Now, they pressed the hell out of Rodgers and Jordan Love, since Love got some game because this game was so bad. Mm-hmm. I'm baffled, Jimmy, especially because Alvin Kamara did not give me money like I needed him this week. I'm not going to complain. I'm baffled that Aaron Rodgers could come out and drop a dud like this. Now, I asked this question. Do you think it was because he didn't participate in the preseason?
I think that's in a sense, that's a huge part of it. Not so much the preseason. I'm thinking about everything else before that.
And training camp and everything. Yep. I mean, with his age, you would think that he would be able to walk in and just go.
But it's not that. See, and we said this. I said he was going to pay a price for what he did all offseason, which essentially was being far away from the team, with the specter of him not ever returning or trading me, whatever it was. Because when you think about this whole offseason, who was it that was grinding with their teammates, grinding in individual drills, practices, sharpening their skills? Russell Wilson looked great. Tom Brady looked great. Dak Prescott looked great. All those guys. Where was Aaron Rodgers? He was in Hawaii chilling with Miles Teller, right?
He really was.
Yeah. And dropping all these subtle hints, handling this in a very immature way, a way that no leader at the quarterback position with his skill level, MVP, has ever done before. And that's when I knew, okay, this is going to be problems. It's not going to be, okay, I'll show up to camp, I'll be Aaron Rodgers, I'm great, and that's it. You're responsible for the psyche of a whole football team. Forget the coach, Matt LaFleur. You're responsible for that. And this is what he did all offseason. This is how he messed up the psyche of this team. Now, the bad part is this. They play Detroit next. They're going to say, relax, 16 games left. Aaron Rodgers has already said that. And they're going to come out and they're probably going to destroy.
Relax. He should get a t-shirt.
And they're going to destroy Detroit and try to erase everything that happened in week 1. Even though I don't think that that's exactly going to happen because this Detroit team, they have more fight in them now than they ever have before that I've seen in a really long time. So it's not going to be that easy. I hope they lose this game. I hope the Packers lose this game so that they, like Ben Simmons, can hit rock bottom and be forced to acknowledge what the problem is with this team.
Well, I don't want that to happen only for one reason, because I don't want Green Bay to just trade them. I really don't. I want Green Bay to just – I don't want them to
You want them to have to suffer through this? Is that what you mean, why you don't want them to trade them?
Yeah, in a way. Is that bad to say? Am I wrong?
Not necessarily. I mean, sort of, yes.
If I would have known that would have been frowned upon, I might not have.
I wasn't expecting that. But
I kind of feel like they